restriction, even if not years. Now, I cannot predict it. I don't want to predict how the restriction is going to continue. Yeah, but what I can say, this is going to last longer. And even the impact of COVID afterwards in the post-corona times will be dramatic. So entrepreneurs are realizing that they need to innovate the production process. They need to innovate their partner structures. They need to innovate the products and services that they are offering to the market. The demand is going to be different, and demand is already different. So coming from a shock moment, going to a survival stage, and now turning this shock survival stage into some positive energy to continue with innovation and to change the businesses and entrepreneurship. It sounds so nice, but it's hard. It's nothing that we do within, it's simply like that. Innovation doesn't come up like this, and it's hard. And for some, it's the pure survival. So what we can do is we can support the people to do this innovation step. Mm-hmm. On CEFE International side, we are piloting, we are running even a study on the impacts of COVID-19. So we want to have a bit more data collected to see what is the exact impact to adjust our support to the entrepreneurs. We are doing this right now in 5 countries, and the very first one from Palestine is already published also on our Facebook site, and we are hoping to get more data collected in the other 5 countries to really have a rather bigger picture about this kind of demand that is coming now from the entrepreneurs. Nevertheless, of course, the CEFE communities are not waiting for the results. We observe, and we observed carefully in the last weeks, and we learned, and we started changing and to innovate ourselves, our beautiful CEFE methodology and our support that we can provide to the entrepreneurs. Yes, so this is what I think are the current challenge of entrepreneurs worldwide.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and when talking about the CEFE community specifically, how does the COVID-19 affect this community?
Yeah, in many different ways. CEFEistas themselves, or ourselves, as I myself a CEFE trainer, we are, most of the time, we are entrepreneurs ourselves. So, of course, we have gone also through this stage of shock, survival, and innovation. And we are thinking right now not only to how we are going to continue with CEFE as such, but how we are continue with our businesses, which I found very logic and of course. But our business is to support entrepreneurs and to empower economies. So all those innovation forces that are coming out, the whole energy that is driven right now by the CEFEistas worldwide is somehow, of course, giving, hopefully, not of course, but hopefully, an impact to the economies. And we have sleepless nights. We are working day and night, weekends and everything to really start promoting and start innovating our beautiful CEFE. Of course, we, as a CEFE community, we have realized that COVID-19 will last longer, and CEFE is the key heart, the key part of CEFE is the classroom training, the action-oriented learning, the passion that we bring into the training, the smiles, the laugh, the mindset change that we do through physical classroom training. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But of course, also we need to change. We cannot simply sit and wait and see what is going to happen. We need to change to support. And this is something that we did. So we started changing.
Perfect. So what has been done in the last weeks within the CEFE network, and what are the next steps?
Very good question. Really interesting question, because next steps, when I think about this, we are trying on CEFE International side to plan as good as possible, but due to the whole innovation power that is running through the markets, And through the sector of entrepreneurship promotion, it's going crazy. It's going really, really crazy. And we are trying to capture as good as we can. So in the recent weeks, I had many discussions with CEFEistas, individual ones, regional talks. And I would say, yeah, I covered almost 50% of active CEFE countries worldwide. So, and what we are absolutely on the same track, that CEFE training, so the heartbeat of CEFE, needs to go online. We need to do the action-oriented learning online. And here we have done, starting the idea of CEFE being online, in the online training, e-learning training. We started working on this in the last 5 years already. But Corona has given such a push that we have so amazing developments in the whole community, that it's really great. It's amazing to see. Even though these are hard times, life-threatening times, we are in a really survival stage worldwide. It's fantastic what has been happening. Now, imagine CEFE, for those who have not yet attended the CEFE training. CEFE, yes, it's participative training, that's true, but we differentiate a little bit from other participative training. We have something that we call action learning, or experiential learning, meaning we put our participants into very interactive session, and we discuss with them on the results without giving our own inputs. So when I train CEFE trainers myself, I always say, you cannot talk longer than 1 minute, and you never give your own opinion. You really try with all your facilitator technique and skills, you try to get the ideas out of the people. So experiential learning is the key heart of CEFE. And I had a lot of discussion with CEFE trainers. Is it really possible to bring experiential learning online? And I say, yes, it is. And imagine a world where a business advisor, a CEFE advisor from the Fidjis is giving training to an entrepreneur in Mexico. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Yeah. And when I say, yes, we can bring CEFE online, I would like to use a metaphor. Imagine CEFE as a fruit. Okay, so we have our beautiful CEFE methodology, experiential learning. And then we have CEFE in the training classroom. And this is an apple. The CEFE in the training classroom, physically, face-to-face, is the apple. And then we have CEFE training online in the digital world. And this is our banana. So what I want to say with this example is that CEFE in a classroom and CEFE in the online world is something different. The group dynamic that we create is different. We will have exercises that perfectly fit into the classroom, yeah, but that do not fit into the digital world. And we will have exercises in the digital world that do not fit in the classroom. Yeah, it's nothing negative about this to be now digital. It's something. It's another way of learning. It's another way of group dynamic. So we need to adjust. We really have to carefully think on what could we offer. So it's a matter. It's still CEFE as a fruit. But it's a comparison between apple and banana. No, we are not trying to change the color of the apple. We are just trying to do a banana. And therefore, we also have a lot of discussion with CEFEistas worldwide to create a ETUT. Yeah, so to develop an e-facilitator license. We would like to differentiate between a CEFE trainer doing classroom trainer, so a CEFE trainer license, after finishing the formation of new trainer process, and the e-facilitator license. So most likely there's going to be e-facilitator, a CEFE e-facilitator. But that's not it. I know many people know CEFE by heart, and they do great trainings, and they know CEFE due to training. But the CEFEistas around the world, they are more than simply trainers. They complement through their skills of business coaching. They complement through development of projects. They complement through creation, innovation of instruments that can complement our beautiful CEFE training. And what we already done in the last decades, because imagine CEFE is on Earth since more than 35 years.